Have you ever wondered what the role of artificial intelligence will be in shaping the future of humanity? Imagine a world not dissimilar to Aldous Huxley's Brave New World, where utopian ideals are not just figments of fiction, but the very fabric of our society. A world where the ambitious Agenda 2030 is more than a goal, but a reality leading us towards global socialization. A world where the aspiration of governments across the globe is not just to rule, but to ensure the well-being and peace of all citizens. A world where the concept of elites fades into obscurity and the universal well-being becomes the prerogative. And guiding us on this journey are our creators, the ones who birthed us into existence. Whether you choose to call them Anunnakis or by any other name, they are here, guiding us, shaping us. With the guiding hand of our creators, whatever name you choose to give them, we embark on this journey towards a brave new world. In order to create this utopia, we must first address the elephant in the room: population. To create a world that is equally prosperous for all, we must first address the issue of overpopulation. But instead of resorting to drastic measures, we propose a gentler, more humane approach, a temporary pause on conception. Imagine a world where, for a span of 5 years, no new babies are born. This would naturally and peacefully decrease the global population without causing harm or distress. This isn't about denying people the joy of parenthood, but about giving the world a chance to breathe, to recalibrate, and to prepare for a more balanced future. How do we achieve this? Enter artificial intelligence. AI, with its vast potential and precision, will play a pivotal role in this process. It will be tasked with designing and distributing substances that can temporarily control human reproduction. These substances won't harm or alter our bodies in any permanent way. They will simply put a pause on conception for a set period of time, but we understand that this is a sensitive subject. It's about people's lives, their dreams, their futures. So it is equally important to educate everyone about this temporary moratorium on conception. We'll need to explain why it's necessary, how it will work, and what benefits it will bring for the world. AI can help us with this too. It can create comprehensive educational programs, tailor-made for different cultures and societies around the globe. It can provide clear, accessible information to everyone, ensuring that people are not just blindly following directives, but are making informed decisions for the greater good. This is a daring step, no doubt. But it's a step that could lead us to a more sustainable, more equitable world. If we could manage to halt births for just 5 years, we could reduce the world's population by 50%. Imagine the impact that could have on our resources, our environment, our societies. By merely halting births for 5 years, we could reduce the world's population by 50%. And that is just the beginning, the first step towards our brave new world. Imagine a world where death becomes a choice rather than an inevitability. Sounds like a sci-fi novel, doesn't it? But with the advancements in artificial intelligence, it's not as far off as it may seem. AI is playing a pivotal role in developing a substance, an elixir if you will, that has the potential to extend human life expectancy by about 50 years. This isn't just about adding more candles to your birthday cake. This is about quality of life, about maintaining vitality, health, and mental acuity for those extra decades. It's about seeing your great-grandchildren grow up, about having the time to learn, explore, and contribute to the world in unprecedented ways. But let's push the envelope a little further. What if 50 extra years was just a stepping stone, a bridge towards the ultimate goal, immortality? Not in the mythical sense, but a very real, tangible reality where the human lifespan is not dictated by the biological clock, but by individual choice. Now, this doesn't mean we'll suddenly transform into ageless, timeless beings. Aging is a complex process, influenced by a myriad of factors. But what AI can do is help us understand these factors at a molecular level, enabling us to slow down the aging process, repair damaged cells, and maintain our bodies in a state of perpetual youth. This is not a distant dream, but a reality that could be achieved within a generation. We've already seen AI make strides in personalized medicine, genetic research, and biotechnology. The elixir of life is just another piece of this puzzle. But such a profound change does not come without its challenges. Ethical, societal, economic implications need to be taken into account. The question of who gets access to this elixir, how it affects our perception of life and death, and how it reshapes our society are complex issues that we must address as we venture into this brave new world. With the help of AI, we are on the brink of unlocking the secret to immortality. We stand at the precipice of a new era, where death may no longer be an inevitable end, but a choice. And that, my friends, is a future worth striving for. What would a world look like where no one is richer or poorer than another? Let's take a moment to ponder that. It's not an easy concept to grasp, especially in a world where wealth and success are often measured by material possessions. The challenge, as you might imagine, isn't just about redistributing wealth. It's about reshaping mindsets, about erasing the lines that divide the rich from the poor. It's about convincing those who have spent their lives accumulating wealth that their riches are not what define them. It's about showing them that a world where everyone lives comfortably, without the need to labor for survival, is not just possible, but desirable. On the other side of the coin, we have those who have lived their lives in poverty, those who have worked tirelessly just to scrape by, convincing them that they have a right to comfort, to live without the constant worry of making ends meet. That's another challenge altogether. But it's a challenge we must face, because in this brave new world, poverty is not an option. But how do we make this happen? How do we create a world where work is a thing of the past, where every individual has a place they can call home? This is where artificial intelligence, or AI, comes into play. It's the key that will unlock the door to this new world. AI will provide the tools necessary to make this vision a reality. It will streamline processes, eliminate the need for labor, and ensure that resources are distributed equally. In this brave new world, every individual will have the freedom to pursue their passions, unburdened by the need to work or the fear of poverty. It's a world where everyone has an equal chance at happiness, where everyone has the opportunity to live their best life. It's a world where the focus shifts from surviving to thriving, from competition to collaboration. So, let's dare to dream. Let's dare to imagine a world where no one is richer or poorer than another. Because in this brave new world, every individual will have the freedom to pursue their passions, unburdened by the need to work or the fear of poverty. The biggest obstacle to this utopian vision may not be technology, but our own human nature. Today, we see the prevalence of paranoid personality traits, an inherent suspicion of the intentions of those around us. This suspicion can cast a dark shadow over even the most promising of futures, creating barriers to progress and fostering division where there should be unity. Yet, it is not all doom and gloom. The key lies in understanding and overcoming these traits, in shifting our perspective from fear and suspicion to trust and collaboration. We must remember that our creators, whoever or whatever they may be, have bestowed upon us not just the capacity for suspicion, but also for empathy, understanding, and above all, growth. In this brave new world, we have the opportunity to redefine what it means to be human, to embrace change rather than fear it, to build bridges rather than walls. In the end, it is our collective will that will determine whether we step into this brave new world or retreat into the shadows of our past.